I'm Renee. I want to introduce you to the new SpikeRight Plus system for closed system enteral containers, an important step ahead for patient safety. The new SpikeRight Plus system is designed to reduce the risk of tubing misconnections in healthcare environments. Today, those misconnections are all too common. Between 2000 and 2004, for instance, there were over 300 reported cases of medical tubing misconnections of many different kinds that led to serious consequences, including illness and death. Enteral tube feeding misconnections are only a small percentage of the problem, but the consequences can be no less serious than for any other type of medical tubing connection error. The universal port makes all enteral closed system containers IV compatible, increasing the risk of medical tubing misconnections. To help address the problem, Nestlé Healthcare Nutrition first introduced the SpikeRight system, providing an enteral-specific port for closed system containers to reduce the risk of IV connection errors. The SpikeRight port features a threaded design to accept a screw-on administration set with a SpikeRight compatible spike. The easy-to-use SpikeRight system reduces the compatibility of enteral feeding containers with IV spike sets, helping to minimize the risk of connection errors. The SpikeRight system's safety record speaks for itself. Of the more than 270 million SpikeRight products sold worldwide to date, only one misconnection has been reported. It's not surprising that more than 9,400 U.S. healthcare organizations and facilities use SpikeRight products, or that they have become the standard among major European manufacturers. But as long as the risk of misconnection exists, it is critical to find new and better ways to further reduce the risk. In 2006, leading healthcare organizations began calling for a general redesign of enteral feeding equipment to further reduce the risk of connection errors. In 2009, Nestlé took a significant role in an industry-wide initiative charged with creating a new, more demanding international design standard for connection products that further limit cross-compatibility. The Nestlé solution for proximal end enteral connectors is the SpikeRight Plus system, which has been incorporated into the next generation of Compat administration sets and UltraPack containers. The SpikeRight Plus system improves on SpikeRight products' impressive patient safety features and performance. The new SpikeRight Plus proximal end connector is designed to reduce cross-compatibility between medical equipment, lowering the risk of tubing misconnections. The SpikeRight Plus system is your reassurance that when you make an enteral feeding tube connection, it's correct and safe for the patient. Here's how the SpikeRight Plus system helps protect your patients from the risk of tubing misconnections. The SpikeRight Plus proximal end connector and port are uniquely designed to be incompatible with IV tubing. Its administration set connector has a cross-shaped tip that is compatible only with the corresponding slots on the threaded port of the feeding container. The connector slides snugly into the slotted threaded port. Securing the connector to the port completes a connection that is secure and designed to reduce the risk of misconnection with IV or other tubing. The SpikeRight Plus system's unique design won't let me insert either a Compat enteral administration set with a SpikeRight Plus connector into an IV bag, or inserting an IV administration set into an UltraPack container with a SpikeRight Plus port. The new ISO standards for reducing misconnections will gradually take effect beginning in 2013. However, in California, a state law requiring incompatibility between enteral and IV systems becomes immediately effective on January 1st, 2013. To help make the change to the new standards simple and easy for you, Nestle is introducing the SpikeRight Plus system beginning now in 2 phases. Phase 1 begins in July 2011 with compat administration sets with the SpikeRight Plus connector. Phase 2 will add UltraPack containers with SpikeRight Plus ports beginning in 2012. When you begin using compat administration sets with the new SpikeRight Plus connectors in July 2011, they will be compatible with the threaded ports on all current Nestle SpikeRight closed system containers. You won't have to change anything you're doing now. Let me show you what I mean. For this demonstration, I'll use an UltraPack bag with a SpikeRight port and a compat administration set with a SpikeRight Plus connector. Oh, before you begin, be sure to follow your institution's policies and procedures for safe feeding practices. Instructions for connecting the bag are on the back of each UltraPack bag, so they're always handy. Place the bag on a flat, clean surface and remove the purple cap. Just pull on it gently. Next, open the compat administration set package and close the set's clamp. Make sure the connector does not contact any surface. Hold the bag at the base of the SpikeRight port and insert the SpikeRight Plus connector into the open port. Turn the SpikeRight Plus screw top clockwise until it is securely fastened, and then turn another half turn. The connection is complete, secure, and safer for your patient. In Phase 2 of the transition to the SpikeRight Plus system in 2012, UltraPack containers will convert to SpikeRight Plus slotted ports. Before making the connection with the SpikeRight Plus port, follow the same procedure for preparing the administration set and bag that I demonstrated earlier. To make the connection, hold the bag at the base of the SpikeRight Plus port, align the SpikeRight Plus connector blades with the receptacle in the open port. Insert the connector into the open port, turn the screw top clockwise until it is securely fastened, and then turn another half turn. The SpikeRight Plus system with bladed connector and slotted port, available in 2012, will provide a connection that is designed to further reduce the risk of cross-compatibility of proximal end enteral connectors with IV tubing to further ensure your patient's safety. Nestle Healthcare Nutrition's phased transition to the new international design standards for enteral feeding tubing connections will bring you safer, more secure patient enteral feeding connections sooner, making the change simpler and easier for you and your institution. We invite you for a quick look at how and when we are bringing all of the design changes together. Just click on the SpikeRight Plus connector below and see the timeline of improved enteral feeding safety for your patients. Then, click the print button to share the timeline with your colleagues.